I mean, let's come to the point of what we are talking.
But your Mr. Modi accused the Congress government of the Lokpal.
If you want,
and 5 months later, there is no Lokpal in the country.
I think Sanjay,
you owe the country an explanation.
Swiss bank account holders.
Pinky, you cannot dodge this issue. How are you dismissing Lokpal as a joke? Is a BJP dismissing
Sanjay,
Lokpal
why don't you just hear yourself
as
on the
something
subject? I don't think
for which
you want any answers from me.
which the country
so
took to the roads?
We are getting into that
No,
issue.
one sec.
No, it is linked to corruption, right?
Miss Pinky
Lokpal is linked to corruption, is linked to black money. There is a correlation. And by the way, the biggest black money is in India.
And one
the
hand
biggest black money is in India. It's not even in Swiss banks.
He is representing the duty on behalf of the government.
Arnab, I just want to say two things.
No, watch
it.
Pinky Anand.
She has to protect.
No. What have we proven? 1 minute, gentlemen. Just give me a minute, please. 1 second. Just a minute, please. Pinky Anand, I'm coming to you. Let me hear from Mr. P. Raghunandan. You see, an argument is being put here, Mr. Raghunandan, that the government of India is bound by the double taxation avoidance agreement. Now, Ravi Shankar Prasad, right? In 2011, January 2011, rubbished the Congress party when they made the same point. Congress party said exactly the same thing. We are bound by the double taxation avoidance agreement. And Ravi Shankar Prasad was asked this question. Ravi Shankar Prasad said this is rubbish. He said the double taxation avoidance agreement, right, does not apply to fruits of crime like money laundering and profits made from selling drugs. He said the finance minister Pranab Mukherjee has said that the government wants to avoid double taxation. And he said double taxation for whom? That is related to those who have businesses in many countries. It does not relate to the fruits of crime. Doesn't the same argument apply now, Mr. Raghunandan? Can Pinky Anand avoid that question?
See, the whole point is, see, if you look at the kind of black money that's there in the country, in and outside the country, it actually falls into two categories. The first is money that is legitimately earned, but it becomes black because people avoid paying taxes. But the other and the more dangerous dimension is the money that is actually generated through corruption and through crime, and which is stashed either in India or abroad. And I am frankly very skeptical that mainstream parties are really interested in bringing back black money into this country, because their campaign finances depend upon black money. And the whole problem is that it gets too uncomfortably close to their own shenanigans if they begin to attack the other party a bit more. So I think they are all basically hand in glove with each other. They will do a little bit of shadow boxing. A few people will be made scapegoats, and a few names will be revealed. But if they actually did bring back black money into this country, or took a serious attempt to actually track black money within the country, then all political parties will be completely exposed in terms of how they fund their campaign. Now let me just give you an example. Forget about money abroad.
That you are not asking.
The Benami Act in India has not been implemented since it was passed in 1989. And it was passed as an ordinance
we know that.
and then converted into a law. And it was introduced in Parliament 2 years back when the President of India, current President, was the Finance Minister, saying that the previous act is unworkable in practice. You want to tackle black money, enact the Benami Act, appoint the authority that the Benami Act allows you to appoint, and begin to forfeit the money that is held Benami within the country.
Yeah, Ashish has been wanting to ask a question.
That can be done.
No, you see,
I don't think they're really very serious about it.
Just a quick summary.
There will be a few people who will get caught and scapegoats will be there, but I don't think political parties are really keen about bringing black money back into the country, because it is they have black money.
Okay, point is understood, Mr. Raghunandan.
Within this country,
Ashish,
which is funding their campaign.
Ashish, no, what's it? Let's ask some straight questions to the Congress and BJP. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ashish.
Why don't you ask both Congress and BJP that why did they join hands on the floor of the House to pass an amendment in the RTI Act by which they kept themselves out of the purview of the RTI? Both BJP and Congress do not want their account books, do not want their bank accounts, do not want their funding to be made transparent, to be looked into by income tax authorities. That's the crux of the matter.
All political
no, sir.
parties back
No,
this.
sir.
All political
As long
parties
as
back
8,000 crore rupees
Yeah.
will continue to be
Ashish, that's
spent
the
in
truth.
Maharashtra in election
Ashish, that's
campaign,
the truth.
as long as expensive ads, as long as expensive TV ads, as long as expensive election campaigns would continue to roll out, then the problem of black money would not get solved. Because as the expert, the other speaker made it very clear, there are two kinds of black money. One which comes out of corruption, the other which comes out of tax evasion.
No, there's no
I want to
denying that the
ask,
country
all the
needs
black money that the
electoral
BJP
reforms.
spent,
We'll agree with that.
that Narendra Modi spent, came out of corruption or came out of tax evasion. What was the source of the money, big bucks that Narendra Modi is spending from Maharashtra to Haryana, from Uttar Pradesh to Bihar, all this big money that we are seeing spent in election campaign over the last 2 years, the shameful display
Arnab, there has been
of money
obscene
being
expenditure,
spent
the
by all
kind
political
that is
parties.
absolutely
We should ask,
glaring
what
and
is the
flagrant.
source of this money?
Yeah, huge money power.
What is the source of this money? Who is giving this money
Answer,
to Mr.
Pinky,
Narendra
question
Modi?
after
Is it
question
the
put to
honest
you, don't you
taxpayer
have an
like you
answer?
and me?
Pinky Anand, you don't have an
Who is
answer, you
funding
think it's
Mr.
not
Narendra
relevant to
Modi's election
answer.
campaign?
No, because I'm not answering for the BJP, Arnab. You know that. So let's not get into that part.
No,
as far as the government is concerned, I think what R.S. Sundaram said makes the most valid point. The question is, what is the government doing to bring back the black money? Not on other counts. Let us
No,
not get
of
into
course
the
on other
issues.
counts.
Nobody
No,
is
of course
addressing
on other
that.
counts,
We are
Pinky
talking of
Anand,
some
of
other
course.
things.
What have you done in
That
5
means that
months
you are
after
doing
the
nothing.
constitution of the SIT?
Arnab,
You're doing nothing.
No, you
What
can't.
minute.
You
What has
can't
the
say I'm
SIT
not
done
going to
over the last
answer.
5
the
months?
government step to bring back
No,
the
what's
black
a
money.
Pinky Anand?
Let us
Pinky
discuss
Anand,
that.
no, 1 second.
That
Pinky Anand, a minute. No, Pinky Anand, no, I don't buy that line.
International treaties retain their character.
Man, no, you don't duck
Whatever
behind
the
international
government is,
treaties
whether
today.
it's BJP,
You must ask yourself a more fundamental question. No, 1 second.
What is the fundamental question?
There's a fundamental question. If you let me ask, I will ask. I'll tell you what is the fundamental question.
If you ask me for BJP, I am not going to answer you.
Fine, then Meenakshi Lekhi is joining the debate. Meenakshi Lekhi, good evening.
Not
Now
representing the
145
BJP, and you know that.
days. 145 days.
So if
and
you're
not
going to
even
ask me for
one
the
rupee
BJP,
is
please
in.
find some other person to ask the question.
145 days and not 1 rupee of black money is into the country. That's the reality. That's how the BJP has dodged, obfuscated, and frankly speaking, taken the country for a ride. And won an election. They won a historic election with 282 seats, but they have taken the country for a ride.
Okay, now Sanjay
और
Jha.
बाबा रामदेव का मुंह क्यों बंद हो गया है?
Pata nahi, I want actually the one person who should be speaking today, who should do a press conference is Baba Ramdev. No, 1 second.
Congress.
No, 1 second. The one person.
Exactly.
The one person who should be speaking today, in fact, I think the whole country would want to see Baba Ramdev.
Product.
Baba Ramdev's single point agenda was black money. The greatest promise he said, मैं कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक.
They was converted into a dealer.
No, 1 second.
Dealer.
No, 1 second. Meenakshi Lekhi is coming into the debate. Meenakshi Lekhi, you're there? Baba Ramdev. Yeah,
What
thank
he
you.
will see.
Yes.
Acha, let her come in now, please. Okay, let's see Meenakshi Lekhi answers. Pinky Anand wasn't answering specific questions. She said, ask someone else. I'll ask Meenakshi Lekhi. Now, Meenakshi Lekhi. By the way, on Baba Ramdev, my view is, 1 second. On Baba Ramdev, my view is Baba Ramdev should have a nationally televised press conference in which he should explain what he said then, what he's saying now, what his position was then, what his position is now, whether he had a hard position then, whether he has a soft position now, and if so, why there is such a difference, and whether Baba Ramdev is consistent with his own positions, ever. Now, Baba Ramdev ji, have to answer that question. You say Kashmir se Kanyakumari tak, Assam se Gujarat tak, I will do a big campaign on black money, names will be revealed if the BJP government comes to power. Where is Baba Ramdev today? I don't know. Now, Meenakshi Lekhi. Today, the BJP government is parroting the line of the Congress government.
Not Baba Ramdev.
No, okay. Question is to Meenakshi Lekhi. Atul Kumar Anjan, you listen. Let's see what she answers. Then you respond. Today, the BJP government is parroting the line of the UPA government by bringing up the 1995 treaty signed. I want to ask Meenakshi Lekhi whether the BJP or the people who are in government today, when they were sitting in opposition in 2012, was unaware of this treaty, when they said, of course, we will reveal the names of those who have stashed their black money abroad when we will be voted in. There were no ifs and buts. We will reveal. Will you disclose the list of 800 people after coming to power? For example, Yashwant Sinha was asked by a member of an audience at an American think tank foundation. And he said, of course we will do, of course we will do, of course we will do. 3 times he said that. At that time, nobody knew about this agreement. I can't believe a former finance minister didn't know about the agreement then. Meenakshi Lekhi?
No, but what is the change in position now? When you say that
No, because you now take a Congress position.
I promise that we will. No.
The question is not. No. One second. The question is not some generic question.
Mr. Goswami,
what was the question? The question was, will you disclose the names?
Let me answer.
The question was, will you disclose the names?
Of course. I'll tell you what I'm waiting for. I'll disclose what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the investigation to be completed and charges to be framed. And I'll disclose the names.
Okay. So follow-up question. Follow-up question, Meenakshi Lekhi.
Is the Congress representative trying to say that we did the test and you're not able to catch it? Is that what they are trying to say?
No. Meenakshi Lekhi.
Deja vu for me.
Meenakshi,
Deja vu for me.
never ever accuse the Congress party without knowing your facts.
Or a BJP spokesperson.
No, I think why are you labeling me with the questions when I have already answered in one go that yes, we are going to disclose the names. We need investigations to be completed.
The same technicalities were parroted by UPA. Pranab Mukherjee when Mr. Arun Jethmalani
Meenakshi, when you ridiculed us. Your party ridiculed us in Parliament and outside.
You are telling the lies.
I am ridiculing you today. I am ridiculing you today. Now listen. Now let us start listening. I am ridiculing you today because you said there should be no
taxation
SIT.
avoidance
You
treaty.
said there should be no
ever ridicule anybody from the Congress
Never
party
ever
when you don't know your facts.
Mr. Jha.
This is just a
You
excuse.
sound like a liar. This is not an excuse, mister. I'm sorry, I don't know who's speaking, but this is not an excuse. There is a procedure established by law, Constitution of India, and everybody is bound by legal procedures. We follow the procedures.
To say that what Pranab Mukherjee is saying is just a lie, is just an excuse. Was that a lie? Or today what you are saying is a lie? Now both cannot be correct at the same time.
I am not aware
Either
of the
Mr. Arun Jethmalani was lying 2 years ago or he is lying today.
I am not speaking.
Either he was lying 2 years ago or he is lying today. Because these are two diametrically opposite positions that Mr. Arun Jethmalani has taken.
No, 1 second. 1 minute. Just a minute. Ashish Khaitan, a minute. No, 1 second. Let me steer this. Ashish Khaitan, a minute. Hold yourself. No, hold yourself. Meenakshi Lekhi, let's get it. Let's put the parameters correct. Let's put the parameters correct. 1 second. Just calm down. Everyone calm down for half a minute. Half a minute.
The viewers must listen.
Yeah, viewers must listen, but I'm just saying, everyone just pull yourself back for half a minute. I have something to say to Meenakshi and then we'll take the discussion forward. She's joined the debate now. My question is, Meenakshi Lekhi, suppose we are saying what Arun Jethmalani is saying is technically correct. Technically correct. That you need to file charges to disclose the names. We're not putting that into dispute. What is the issue on debate today? The issue on debate today is not whether what Arun Jethmalani is saying today is technically correct or not. Of course it's technically correct and Arun Jethmalani is right and Sanjay Jha, just calm down a bit. That double taxation avoidance agreement which compromises the process of revealing the names was done under a Narasimha Rao government. So just go a little slow please. I'm going to come back to you Sanjay Jha. Don't react, okay? My question... Sanjay Jha, what did I say? Sanjay Jha, what did I say? Don't react.
Was signed during the NDA time.
Sanjay Jha, don't get into that, please.
Okay, I'll let you to that.
No, Sanjay Jha, don't get into that. You want me to ask a relevant question? No, 1 minute. MR Venkatesh, just hold yourself. Can 15 seconds? Can I get 15 seconds on the news? 1 minute. Can I get 15 seconds?
Mr. Arnab.
No, 1 second.
Mr. Arnab.
Mr. Anjan, give me 15 seconds. 15 seconds दीजिए मुझे. 15 सेकंड में एक छोटा सा सवाल पूछ लूंगा प्लीज 10 सेकंड तो ऐसे ही वेस्ट हो गए
10 सेकंड दीजिए
नहीं मैं बस 15 सेकंड ले रहा हूं मीनाक्षी लेखी यू लिसन टू मी आई एम सेइंग मीनाक्षी लेखी एंड माय टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ Arun Jethmalani what he says is technically correct but why did Nitin Gadkari say at 4:25 p.m. on 18th of January 2011 he said and I quote UPA government should without any minute's hesitation immediately make public names of each and every person who has stashed money in Swiss bank accounts. And he went on to say that I warn, Nitin Gadkari said, I warn that any reluctance in declaring the names of even one of the Swiss bank account holders will raise extreme doubts about the integrity of the people at the helm of the nation.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
And
So-
the
Now,
tweets
who
from
was in
Mr.
power
Modi
from
and
2011 till 2014?
No. Who is Nitin Gadkari? Which party is he from?
Excuse me?
Which party is
No,
he from?
Nitin Gadkari is from my party.
So why did he
very
say that
well.
then?
And,
How does
and
that
he's
apply
saying
now?
The right thing. Now, why did they not say that we will complete investigation in 8 months' time, 9 months' time, or 1 year or 2 years? Till 2014, they have not
How can
completed
you hide
the
behind their
investigation. That is my
incompetence?
problem.
You know, you made such a
I
big
am
issue
not
of black
hiding
money.
behind. I'm just
Meenakshi Lekhi,
putting.
you're
I'm
again
just
being
telling you the
disingenuous
procedure. The fact
and
is, in
distorting.
2011,
I'm not questioning the procedure.
My party president.
I'm not questioning
makes
the procedure.
a
I'm saying what
statement, and
Arun
till
Jaitley is
today,
saying is
till
technically correct.
2014,
That's not true.
Till 2014,
That's factually
no
incorrect.
investigation has happened.
Miss
Now,
Meenakshi Lekhi, that's
2014,
factually incorrect.
145 days go, and you want investigations to be completed, and that to get the
All
evidence
wrong.
from outside the
Miss
country
Meenakshi
and
Lekhi,
within the
that's
country.
factually incorrect.
What are you talking?
That's
One
factually
at a
incorrect.
time.
What are you talking?
One at a time. I urge you. One at a time. One at a
I
time.
tell him never ever to
There are
intervene in
more
between.
than
Acha, don't go on with that never ever thing. One at a time.
Arnab, she's bluffing us.
No, tell him to keep quiet.
Meenakshi
Arnab
Lekhi
ji.
is bluffing
Arnab.
the panelists. She's bluffing the
Arnab,
people of
only
India.
one.
I am not
I have the
bluffing.
details
I'm
here in
giving you
front
the
of me.
detail, and I'm
67
putting
cases are
the
being
timeline in
investigated.
front of you, Mr.
1
Shah. You
minute,
tell me
24
why did you
crore
not
penalty has
investigate the
been
matter
imposed in the
why did you
LGT
not
Bank of
investigate in
Germany.
3 years by this
And
statement?
1 minute, I
and you want
answered
me
the
to
questions.
investigate it in
And the
145 days?
BJP is brazenly lying.
Why you are
Meenakshi,
repeating the
I'm going to
same
borrow
Meenakshi,
another
BJP is
comment.
not
Never,
basically
ever,
lying. You
ever,
are
ever,
lying, and
ever
it is
again.
established you are
Bluff
lying.
on television.
BJP
You will
and
get
Okay,
caught.
Atul Kumar Anjan. One at a time, ek bar.
You will get caught.
Atul Kumar Anjan, 1 second. Atul Kumar Anjan, please let me moderate this.
You will
that
get
point
caught.
of time,
And
your leader
you're
opposition-
mocking me that, look, I committed theft
One-
and I'm
one
not
second.
being caught.
Arnab,
You
you
will
cannot
get caught.
moderate
Don't
this.
worry.
The BJP
It's only a question of time.
Sanjay, 1 minute.
BJP
Atul
is
Kumar
telling
Anjan
the
is
truth
saying
as
something to
usual.
Meenakshi. Let him and don't speak over each other. Please, then we can't listen to it. Let everybody make them. Make it aggressively, but Atul Kumar Anjan, yeah.
Arnab ji, I just want simply one thing. As you said, at that point of time when the double taxation treaty was discussed and the answer given by Mr. Pranab Mukherjee on the floor of the House, the same thing is repeated by today Arun Jaitley. And during the election, the Narendra Modi and all BJP leaders said if they come to the power, within 100 days the names will be revealed and the black money or the money which has been deposited outside will be brought back to India.
one
Now
second.
they have failed. Can Mr. Narendra Modi, just a minute. Can Mr. Narendra Modi apologize before the nation that he has
Meenakshi
failed to
Lekhi, no,
discharge his
Meenakshi
duty
Lekhi will respond.
And he is taking the
Meenakshi
same
Lekhi will
position
respond.
when
Okay,
the
your point is
Congress
made.
government has
Your
taken.
point is made.
That's the
Meenakshi
point I
Lekhi will
want to
respond.
make.
Okay, fine. Your
He
point is
should
made.
apologize
Meenakshi,
before the
Sanjay Jha, 1 minute. Meenakshi
The
Lekhi is
Prime
responding.
Minister should apologize
No, 1
before
sec.
the
Meenakshi Lekhi will respond. Then I want to ask Aryaman Sundaram something. Yeah. I'm coming to you, Mr. Venkatesh. Let Meenakshi Lekhi respond to Atul Kumar Anjan.
I want to say,
An apology to the country.
Meenakshi Lekhi can respond on her own. She doesn't need help. Thank you. Go
Apologize
ahead.
to the people of India for lying.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Jha, you must be feeling very
I
good that you're on the other side of the
don't need
debate. Thank
Mr.
you.
Jha speaking in between, out of turn.
No.
I can do without that.
You know how the BJP has exploited this issue for a political end.
Well, exploited it because you did nothing and you're standing on the other side. If I ask you 3 state questions,
You
now you will not know
exploited
reply.
the country, Mr.
Now let Meenakshi
Jha.
respond.
Don't tell me all this. You've cheated, you've committed
Let her
theft,
answer.
you've taken the money out of the country, and now
Anyway,
you're
answer
mocking
the
the
question,
people.
ma'am.
Look, we committed
Answer the
theft and you
question,
can't
ma'am.
track
You
us
have no
even.
answers.
That's what you're trying
You
to
have no
say.
answers.
Today by lying.
Of course you have no answer. How can you
answers,
answer?
Lekhi.
If you go by the timeline 2008, 2011, 2009, 2013, 14, till 2014 you're not able to track, and you want me to track in 145 days?
Meenakshi Lekhi.
Let her answer.
Don't
Whether
tell lies to
Mr.
the
Prime
people of this
Minister is
country.
ready to apologize before the nation. Whether Mr. Prime Minister is going to apologize before
Why
the nation.
should Mr. Prime
Because
Minister
he has taken
apologize
the
for
same
doing the
stand
right thing?
on this question.
Mr. Ranjan, you need to
He should.
apologize to the nation,
He should.
to
He
hold
should
up the
know.
Prime
It is a
Minister
right
responsible
thing.
for the wrongs of the people you were
He
partnering
has
with.
no
You were
right.
in partnership
Prime
with the
Minister is
Congress
doing the
party
right
in running
thing by
government. Now don't tell me all this. That Prime Minister should apologize. Prime Minister should apologize because he spoke in the court through the councils that SIT be formed. Should he apologize for that? I think you should be apologizing because you supported a government in the previous years who did not
Miss Lekhi, let me quote two of your leaders.
Changing your stances.
No, Miss Lekhi.
You were in partnership with this government earlier.
Don't try to twist the truth.
Miss Meenakshi Lekhi.
Don't try. You are quite smart to twist the truth. But BJP is quite smart to twist the truth. But you cannot. The SIT was formed on the direction of the Supreme Court.
I'm sorry. I am smart enough to unravel the truth. I am smart enough to unravel the truth.
If you are smart enough to unravel the truth, Meenakshi Lekhi, I am not doubting that you're capable of doing it. The question is not whether you're smart enough to do it. The question is whether you're willing enough to do it. And in April 2014...
Of course I'm willing enough.
No.
And I've told you that.
Okay, then let me remind you of... let me remind you, there was the will before the election. There was, and I admit, Meenakshi Lekhi, if I go by the statements of every single senior BJP leader, there was not just... There was a great display of the will by M.R. Venkatesh. So a person like...
That was not display of will, Arnav. That was bluster.
Achha, Ashish,
that
let me...
Bluster.
Ashish, now you give me 17 seconds.
You display will when you are in government.
Ashish, 17 seconds.
Fine, but that was not
17 seconds. Rajnath Singh said, M.R. Venkatesh, 17th of April 2014, in Thane, in Thane, Rajnath Singh, who is now Home Minister, says, we will bring back the black money in 100 days. Okay. 21st of April, of course, where the 100, 150 keeps changing. 21st of April, he says, if we form the government, we will bring back the money in 150 days and we'll also distribute that money for welfare schemes. Means in 150 days, paisa bhi aa jayega, paisa kaam pe bhi laga denge. Acha. LK Advani, M.R. Venkatesh. No, LK Advani. Acha, LK Advani. 2011, December 24th says, do we have to find out from Julian Assange? No. He said at that time, M.R. Venkatesh, do we have to find out from Julian Assange of WikiLeaks who are the people who have stashed money abroad? Will Julian Assange have to reveal the names of Indians who have black money in foreign accounts? It will be humiliating, LK Advani said, if WikiLeaks discloses these details. Now, Mr. Venkatesh, it appears that the only hope Indians have of knowing whose names they are till the charges are filed is going to be someone like Julian Assange whenever he comes out of the Ecuador embassy. How ironic. How completely ironic.
My point is...
No, Mr. Venkatesh. Meenakshi, I'll come to you.
Arnab, let me tell you. This government has underperformed on this issue of black money. 2, the SIT, which was formed under the aegis of the Supreme Court, with 11 officers and 2 retired judges, have not yet been able to cut any ice. 11 plus 2, 13 people last time when they had dinner, you know what happened. So, I don't have much of hope on the SIT also. The third, this is not black money, this is red money, meaning this is corrupt or money arising out of drugs. This is not going to be static in Switzerland or Liechtenstein. This is across the globe. This is going to be very tough. 4, please listen. We have not done any investigation, whether it is UPA or NDA. We don't have any clue of who has it. That is why I referred to...
No, Meenakshi Lekhi says we'll do the investigation.
The only guy on whom we have...
No, Miss Lekhi says we'll do the investigation.
If
you don't believe her?
No, it will be... I think she's... No. This question of not believing. This is bluster. This is bluster on the prime time. Please understand, it will take enormous time to do this.
What is bluster? Bluster is when you show no intent of tracking the money, or bluster is when you don't wish to do anything. Now here, let me just put it on record for the confusion which is being sought to be created. Will you please allow me to put
it is not action. We want black money
and back. What I'm trying to put on record is the SIT was constituted because of the present government stance.